Hello, hello, and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news. Hello, and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comments section as well. I respond to all of my comments. Lastly, don't forget to also turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Saraki plotted with PDP senators Dogara, Ekweremadu to take over NASS. Adesina, former aide to ex-president Muhammadu Buhari, says Bukola Saraki, the former Senate president, plotted with some members of the National Assembly (NASS) to seize leadership in 2015. According to him, Saraki plotted with former House of Representatives Speaker Yakubu Dogara and ex-Deputy Senate President Ekweremadu. He disclosed these in his book, Working with Buhari, Reflections of a Special Advisor, Media and Publicity, 2015 to 2023. Adesina said Saraki worked with lawmakers of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to get the necessary figures because most All Progressives Congress APC senators were not with him. Buhari, he disclosed, was unhappy with Saraki and Dogara's emergence as leaders of the National Assembly. Unknown to the party leadership, Senator Bukola Saraki, a former Kwara State governor, and Honorable Yakubu Dogara from Bauchi State had plotted to seize the leadership of the National Assembly. To get the necessary figures, Saraki was in league with the PDP, his former party, as a significant number of APC senators were not with him. We were in the president's living room at Aso Drive, preparatory to driving to the International Conference Center, ICC, for the meeting with APC legislators when we saw on television that the Senate had already been convened and election was in progress. The requisite constitutional required number had been made up by renegade APC members and the PDP, he wrote. Before we knew it, the clerk was swearing in Saraki as Senate President. One after the other, APC leaders began to congregate in the living room of a president. Chief Bisi Akande, the first interim national chairman, was there. Chief John Odige Oyegun, former Edo State governor and incumbent national chairman, was there. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former Lagos State governor and national leader of a party, came in. National Publicity Secretary Alhaji Lai Mohammed, many loyal lawmakers and others were also there, along with the president. With Saraki having been sworn in and Ekweremadu, a PDP senator, inaugurated as his deputy, it was Asiwaju Tinubu who said there was no need crying over spilt milk and that they should see what they could do to ensure that the leadership of the House of Representatives did not also slip out of their hands. They mapped out strategies, gave responsibilities, and it was action stations. They filed out, and only a few people and we the aides remained with the president, who was obviously unhappy with the perfidy playing out. But it was too little and too late. Yakubu Dogara emerged with Yusuf Sulaiman Lassun, a lawmaker from Osun State, also APC, as his deputy. He added, I stated my case on why we needed to issue a statement on the new National Assembly leadership and that the whole country would be waiting for his position. Waving his index finger, I could not but help noticing how long the finger was. He said he would not say a word. I said he should, reminding him he had promised to work with whoever emerged and that political adversaries would term him dictatorial if he did not say anything. And he should not forget that the progress was constitutional. He gave it a thought. He told me to draft a statement and let him see. Carefully choosing my words, I wrote that President Buhari had noted what happened at the National Assembly earlier in the day, and though contrary to the position of the APC, a constitutional process had been concluded and he would work with the elected leadership. He read it through and took a pen from his breast pocket where I wrote that a constitutional process had been concluded. He inserted the word somewhat. It now read, constitutional process had been somewhat concluded. He directed that the statement be issued, additional detailed. The former aide furthered that the National Assembly leadership saga was his first baptism of fire in terms of issuing statements for Buhari, adding that many more followed for a period of 8 years. You all, what are your thoughts? Let me have them in the comments section. Additional is just, reminiscing on what had happened during Buhari's regime. What do you all think about this? Let me have them in the comment section. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Kelvin says, and so what? Is the National Assembly your father's inheritance or what? The rubber stamp national during Buhari's regime were the problem of Nigeria. Now to scrap that so-called National Assembly safe and return to regional system of government. Dapo Adeyemi says, this man is looking for relevance and acceptability by the people. Does he need to remind us of what happened on that memorable day? If not for that NASS leadership, would his boss not have finished this country? He should just keep quiet and give us peace. Remi Ade says, Adesina should shut up. Somebody can only speak after troubling government you participated in, a country where there is no sense of justice. Uche says, thank God for Saraki. If not for him, Buhari and his brother Lawan would have sold this country back into slavery. Chukwudi Omegboro says, this animal, if your brother doesn't jail you, God Almighty will deal with you. See where you and your oga put Nigeria and you have mouth to talk. Hey. Lastly, from Oyetunde Akombi, you are right. Their action is an act of obstructing the course of legal bureaucracy. As NASS members, Saraki and others supposed to be given public execution and a well-organized nation. You all, what are your thoughts once again? Let's have them in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.